The Storm Team Weather Lab, KAMC meteorologist Kellyanne Class.
And we begin this evening once again with that tornado watch now issued for our areas shaded in yellow. That goes until midnight tonight. That includes Cottle County, King County, even Garza, Kent, Scurry, and Borden County. That's because we have a very prime atmosphere to see a potential for some spin-ups. Now, our Slate and Live sky view showing a lot of overcast conditions. And one thing that we are noticing here in Lubbock County is storms starting to pop up. So Doppler 1 radar showing a line stretching from Post all the way up through Paducah. Also watching this one cell now entering Lubbock County. That could be impacting Wolford within the next about minute or so, producing a lot of heavier downpours. Heavy thunderstorms from Paducah stretching through Spur. Now watching this cell split a little bit. That's bad news because we'll start to see a little bit of a shift in some of that activity. This means that this cell will probably move to the east while this cell will still move to the northeast in that general northeasterly motion. We can see here just to the northeast or northwest of New Home, now starting to see a little bit of that thunderstorm activity moving up to here in Lubbock County. So it should be in the metro within the next about 5 minutes or so because these storms are moving very fast. Going back west just a little bit in Terry County, we are starting to see some scattered shower activity. No thunderstorms just yet. Same thing in eastern New Mexico, still dealing with a few isolated to scattered showers. But that best potential to see a little bit more severe weather activity will be into the rolling plains and off of the Cap Rock, where we have that tornado watch that's issued. I want to remind you, a watch just means that we have the conditions to see a few tornadoes spin up. There's not an imminent threat just yet. That's what that warning is for. But we're going to continue to have a long night because we're tracking this northeasterly motion as these storms just continue to rapidly pop up across much of the area. Best chance for severe weather will also be down the Midland, Odessa area, and some of these storms could clip some of our southeastern counties. So we're going to be watching those as well. As we continue into the evening hours, more scattered showers and thunderstorms are certainly expected. This model not really picking up on some of those that just initialized within the past about 30 minutes or so. But this system still continues through about 10 o'clock and into the overnight hours when a line moves on through the South Plains along the I-27 corridor. Central South Plains moves on through the east and then slowly drying conditions by about 3 o'clock. But it's going to be a very long night. We are expecting severe weather this evening all the way through about midnight. Could see a final push for a few light showers by around 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And then everything is out of the way. And then everything turns pretty windy. So taking a look at our severe weather threat, we are in a slight risk for severe weather for today. Areas off into the rolling plains and those eastern counties in an enhanced risk. That means that we could certainly see a better chance for a tornado or two. Hail threat certainly significant, up to about 2 inches in diameter. Certainly going to be the case. Wind threat definitely going to be there, but the best chance for a tornado threat once again will be off to our east. Here's a look at our tornado risk at about a 5%. That includes here in the hub city as well, and that may not sound like much, but for the Storm Prediction Center to actually add that 5% to the forecast, yeah, that means that we are going to be dealing with the potential for 1 or 2, maybe even a few more tornadoes possible. So breaking it all down, tornadoes certainly possible. Large hail up to about 2 inches in diameter. High winds about 70 plus inches. And of course, localized flooding with some of those embedded heavier rainfall rates. Perfect time to have a rain gauge. Congratulations to Preston. You have yourself a rain gauge. And then we'll see those things dry out. For now, though, temperatures are into the 60s and 70s. And by tonight, we'll drop down into the 40s. We're still going to be dealing with those severe storms overnight tonight and early tomorrow morning. So you want to make sure you have multiple ways to get your weather information. By tomorrow, though, could see about a few lingering showers possible. Temperatures will rise up into the 70s. Things turn windy tomorrow, though. We're talking about sustained winds of nearly 30 miles per hour. Gusts as high as about 40 miles per hour or even greater than that. So tomorrow turns dry, but then it also gets windy. Tomorrow is also the first official day of spring. And then we don't feel like spring. Friday, Saturday, we're dropping temperatures into the 50s. And then we'll be watching for things to slowly warm up, but then a dry forecast after tonight as we turn dry and a little bit windy. We'll be right back.